What's up? What's up? This is Uncle REG. I'm live back at you. What's going on, folks? What's going on? Yeah. Now let me change these glasses because I got the tape on here. It's crazy. Hold on, man. Okay. Yeah. All right. What's up? What's up, folks? I put these on here, Yeah. Those are my favorite reading glasses. I gotta get some better reading glasses. That's what I need. Because these ones, you get them at the Family Dollar Store, they be breaking. They don't last long, man. I had to tape them up and all that stuff. Probably still work me. Like, you like something, you try to fix it. You try to, if you really like it. Something you have, your headphones, I always fix my headphones, tape them up and shit. Going back together, breaking, so I wanted to buy another one. T. That Wheeler said, "Why eat for lunch? Why you want me to eat for lunch? I ain't no lunch yet. I ain't nothing. Beer. Shit, it's right there. Shit, eat some spaghetti when I get off of here. I made some spaghetti. What's wrong? You don't know about what I'm eating. What's this? What's up, man? And then we have a cynical one on here. What's up? I don't know these people here. I don't know. I don't know. You probably the trolls. Whatever. All right. But anyway, yeah. Shit, I ain't no lunch, man. I've been doing videos. I ain't no time to eat no lunch. I gotta keep going. Keep hitting it. Jeez. But anyway, thanks for asking. But anyway, I ain't drinking no beer. Hey, I cut down on the beer. What are you talking about? Been cut down a bit. Yeah, this was in here for 3 days. Specifical. Yeah. For the last 3 days and shit. Yeah. I have to cut down on the beer, man. Shit, you don't worry about that. That's for sure. After I got rid of the panel, there's a lot of stuff I cut down on. Well, I go to the gym. I haven't been in the gym in a while. I don't gotta find another gym. Lost the other little shit there, so I have to find another gym. Let's see what happens. I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as the gym thing, but eventually I'll go back to the gym and stuff. I was going to the gym for a minute, but gym don't mean nothing if you still eating bad. You still eat bad. You still drinking. What gym you gonna do that for you? People go to the gym all the time, they'll fall out, boom, that's it, dead. Because they're still doing the same old thing, you know? So that really doesn't matter if you don't change your diet and stuff. But anyway, team up with Obsidian or Mr. Fantastic. No, nobody's gonna do that. Why? I ain't talking about none of them, about the Black Manosphere, none of that shit. So stop it. You can go over there and team up with them. I ain't teaming up with nobody. Y'all want some drama again. And you seem like let me put you on timeout for that. Ain't nobody trying to team up with none of that. Get up out here. That's it. I already asked about what I ate for lunch. They're already on some bullshit anyway. Let's go. So now let's get to what we supposed to be talking about. They're being rudely interrupted by some old manosphere stuff. I don't know about what they do. Fuck them. They're talking about black women. That's all they do. What the black woman ain't doing this and shit there like that. Waiting for them to fall down so you know they can proposition them. That's not how it works. Not at all. Not at all. We don't know about that. Anyway, we gotta talk about some stuff today. You know. Let's see. Let me start first. I want to talk about Trump. Okay, Trump. Apparently, he's in the news big time. He went to the UN. He went to the UN, to speak at the UN, and this is basically it was. Some people say it was a disaster. Of course, he had to talk about himself and stuff, but a lot of odd stuff happened to him. I think that the world is not respecting Trump as he thought they would. Putting all these tariffs on there, people feeling some kind of way and stuff, and they not, not receiving him like they did, before during his first administration and stuff like that. But let me see if I can share the screen. I'm gonna play this video first. This is when he was going to the escalator, and somehow the escalator stopped working when he got on it. Ain't this some odd shit? Here we go. What the? Okay, really? They giving him a cold shoulder. Uh-oh.
President Trump, Schumer.
Look at this. Oh no. Really?
President Trump, Schumer.
See, he said, "Oh, this is some scrutiny." Yeah, he's mad at this. Now the next one. And I don't know. He was at the podium, and the teleprompter went out. God damn, what's really going on? As you right understand, the teleprompter stopped working the moment he got up on the podium. Let's go.
Very much appreciated. And I don't mind making this speech without a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working. I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless, and that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Very much appreciated.
Let's play it again. Play it again. Play it again, Sam. Play it again.
And I don't mind making this speech without a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working. I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless, and that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
Good.
Very much.
All right. Yeah, that's it. But I wanted to play that. Had to play that because he made a speech up there and people didn't like what he was saying, about other countries and stuff like that. And, I think something is about to happen to Trump, man, to tell you the truth, man. Any other president who went to the country, that don't happen. But with him, it's happening. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, but folks, and then Trump still is not looking good, just not healthy, and stuff like that. So hey, it's what it is. Now let's get into the other thing. I want to play this short video about the Tylenol because he's in the news again and again But this time he's in with this Tylenol, this amounts to make about Tylenol affecting pregnant women and causing autism. And a lot of people is upset. The medical industry came out saying that he's wrong. You don't have no proof and all this stuff, about this. But I'll read an article in a minute. But I want to play this. Do this again. I want to play this again. He's telling women, pregnant women, not to take Tylenol, and a lot of people just lost. I want to know what Tylenol shares is now. So but everybody, most people came out saying that this is not proven. You haven't proven nothing. But anyway, let's go. Let's play this.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen.
It's a hard one. I have a problem saying it too. Acetaminophen, but the president, he should not have a hard time saying most words because he have people there to tell him what words say, how to say it, whatever the case may be. Out of all the people, he should not say most words, pronounce most words. People like me, it's different. I can get away with it. Acetaminophen. See, I can mess it up. Y'all know what. Y'all gonna laugh. I can mess it up. But he can't afford to mess it up. He was saying that it's his cognitive decline is kicking in. But so I just to hope that nobody don't ask him to say it backwards. Anyway, let's continue.
Is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol during pregnancy, can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is not good.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll say it. It's not good. For this reason, they are...
There gotta be a lawsuit coming after this, man. It gotta be a lawsuit. I mean, I don't see no way around this, man. I mean, company Tylenol, I'll read it in a minute, man, but this guy, damn, somebody should have told me that maybe you shouldn't say that, or you should have worded it a different way. But anyway, I know he said they're trying to help women, they try to help American people and stuff like that. This is another reason behind all the stuff that Trump is doing. Going back to Christian values, not taking medicine, get about the climate. It's a reason for this, and I'll get into that maybe in another stream or something like that. But anyway, let's continue.
Strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever. And by the way, I think I can say that there are certain groups of people that don't take vaccines and don't take any pills that have no autism. Mm-hmm. Does that tell you something? That's current.
Now, I'm going to say this. 30 years ago, 34 years when I was coming up, very few kids that I knew had autism. The only ones we knew that had that was like white kids, something like that. But majority of black kids or everybody else, we didn't have that, I mean, it was rare, it was like, 1 out of 100 kids, you might get autism, and 1 out of 500,000. It was like non-existent just about, but in recent years, there's a lot of women getting autism, especially a lot of black women, we got a few women that's in this space that got kids that have autism and stuff. I'm going like, what happened? What's going on? What food are they eating? Could Tylenol be affecting it? Did they take Tylenol when they was women? I want to know about these sisters on it. There's a few women that's on this in this space that got kids autism. Maybe they can tell you. Was they taking Tylenol and stuff like that, or could it be something else? Because he mentioned some other country in Cuba because they can't afford Tylenol, so none of them have autism. Could it be that, or could it be the food, something in the food or a particular food that's causing autism? Now I'm seeing that he's on the right track, but this just blatantly saying Tylenol is the main culprit behind autism. That's crazy. There's gonna be some lawsuits on this.
Is that a correct statement, by the way?
Okay, that's it. Yeah. So let me go to this article. This article says that Tylenol maker rebuke President Trump warning a pregnant woman saying that there is no credible evidence linking acetaminophen to autism. Okay, decades ever show that Tylenol is safe pregnancy when it was detected, but Trump claims a few fears among expected mothers pressuring the drug maker to defend his brand. American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists continue to back acetaminophen as a safe option during pregnancy. Stance is also supported by outside experts. Now, the Food and Drug Administration, big one, moved to add pregnancy warning acetaminophen, even as the agency admits studies have not correlate any yet causation for any neurological condition. Man, there's gonna be some soup, man. It says hormone maker is irritating fever, pain, especially the first trimester, pose risk to their own framing Tylenol as safer choice under medical supervision. Okay, Tylenol ad reflects the shift how pharmaceutical kind of political claim. Okay. Yeah, remember, okay, let me read this here. It says, can you inherit both Tylenol reputation as trusted brand as Johnson Johnson historical product safety litigation, including lawsuit claiming that talcum-based baby powder caused. Yeah, I remember my mom told me, "Stop using baby powder. You can't use it. It's causing cancer." And apparently, that's false. That's false. See, people hear stuff on the news, and they go with it. Baby powder, they've been doing that for the longest. Oh, that's causing cancer. That's causing cancer. I could tell you, if I have a penny for every time some news story come out saying that this caused cancer, that caused cancer, I'll be a rich man by now. But see, the backlash against Trump comments has also hit the market. Johnson spin-off saw a 6% rise Tuesday morning, rebounding from the record low. Investors dismissed Trump claims as unsubstantiated. Mm. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's going to be some suits. And then he's backed by Kennedy, which is the health secretary. He's saying that the condition autism affects about 1 in 31 children up to age 8. Now, like I said before, there was no autism back when I was coming up. That number was not 1 in 31 children. It was like 1 in 50,000, 100,000. So something is going on that they're not telling you about, but they want to put it on Tylenol. Maybe to ruin the company or something. I don't know. Maybe they want to try to get some more shakeout money from them or something. I don't know. The Trump Tylenol warning could fuel new lawsuits. Yeah, it is. This is another article. Stroke around litigation against President Trump linking Tylenol to autism could stoke a new round of litigation against the manufacturer and the painkiller and the genetic versions. And the Tylenol maker can view blast Trump administration autism claim. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. It's just wild, man. Okay. So so the next thing I want to talk about is Kamala Harris. Now, Kamala, she wrote a book, got the book out, and she's throwing everybody on the bus. Biden, Buttigieg, everybody under the bus for her not becoming president. We know the real truth about her that she had a lot of word salad. Even when she's doing around interviews on the View and stuff, and that, Fox News, Rachel Maddow, she was over there talking about the stuff she said, but she's really delusional and stuff. She was saying that in the last election, Trump barely won. When that wasn't the case, he won all the swing states. It was even worse for her. So she's in delusional. I mean, I really believe if y'all picked her, it would have been bad, and it would have been bad. Remember, she wasn't a pick anyway. They pushed her in. And remember, Obama came out and said, "Wait a minute, man, we need to have a she needs to go through the primaries." No, she can't just get pushed, ushered in and stuff. Like, this is bullshit. But she's out here just throwing everybody under the bus now. I guess she's mad, but I don't think that she's gonna run again. I don't think after this, I don't think she's gonna, unless the Democrats get so desperate that they're gonna just run this same playbook, the Kamala playbook again. I don't see it, man. Not after she cut into everybody. She actually said that Buttigieg was a good choice, but the problem is that he was gay, and it would be a problem. And she said Biden was trying to hold her back, jealous of her or something like that. I mean, she was saying all kinds of stuff in this book, man. Shit. And then she up there trying to capitalize on what's going on with Trump and stuff, saying that she prophesied, like she's some prophet or something, like she prophesied the troubles that Trump was going to do this stuff. We know she didn't. That's on bull too. It's just crazy, man. It's just I'm just looking at this, man. It's just crazy. So she's on this tour, and she's her old self, but she's mad. She's mad because she know that she never will get another chance in this political landscape again. But anyway, let me hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. All right, I'm back. Okay, so the next thing we talk about is let's see, P Diddy. Didn't talk about P Diddy in a while, man. P Diddy, seemed like he got his legal team out here trying to get him a less sentence. He want a light sentence, and then apparently he coerced all his friends to write a letter, about 75 letters, give it to the judge, supporting Diddy, talking about they need to let him out, give him a light sentence, not let him out, but give him a light sentence. And it was his mother and his baby mama, young Miami, give him a light sentence because they know there's no way he's gonna get free. So now they're asking for a life sentence. Trying to get a life sentence. What's this at? I don't know what's here somewhere. So all these people, Stevie J and others that wrote a letter to the judge. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think this letter is gonna be anything. But what they want is P Diddy to get 14 months. What's that? That's a year. That's some change. And then they want to add on the time served, which means that he might get out in a couple months and stuff. It's like that if they do the time served. What's up, American Tradesman? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on? All right. What's up? I can't get your rank or you on the other side. Okay. You're on the other channel. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what they want, man. They want the judge to give P. Diddy 14 months instead of the 10 years. They know that they're going to run the book on him. It's a man act. They might run more than 10 years. That's what I was saying, because there was other cases that's like P. Diddy where, remember, the judge was asking them, as both the prosecution and defense, find me cases where this was the same case, P. Diddy, how many years the person got. And they said that they got up a maximum of like 20 years or something on a lot of it. So even though it's mandatory 10, he can give more than 10 off of the circumstances of the case and stuff. So they're scared. They're scared that he might get 20 years. That's it for him. What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do? 20 years? 20? They better hope that he just give him 10 years. Maybe the judge might say, I'll give him 8. I don't see him getting no more or less than maybe 8. The judge. But I believe that they're gonna give him the maximum. 10 or 20 years. Because all this stuff about, the jury, dismissing the other 3 charges he had on him and stuff, judge is feeling some kind of way. He's gonna make it up on the Mann Act. They know something that we don't know, that he's gonna get sentenced. It's over. Man, remember, it's been quiet over the P. Diddy side because it hasn't been no news before, So finally something came out, and I'm reporting on it. I already did a video about it too. So yeah. So I'm gonna leave channel for last. You talk about Jimmy Kendall, man. Yeah, man. Jimmy Kendall, man, got his show back, man. He returned tonight, man. I guess all that protesting done by the fans, the actors, the media, it's big protest down in LA, man, down in Hollywood, all that. It's this big protest. People was feeling some kind of way, man, because wait a minute. I'm just a comedian saying what I feel. I shouldn't be penalized because y'all trying to make this Charlie Kirk dude into some godlike Jesus Christ figure and stuff. This is crazy. A pope, another saint. This is crazy. Y'all trying to make him into that shit. And then Trump, like Jimmy Kimmel anyway, because he said a lot of stuff about him. So I guess Trump thought this was a good opportunity to knock him off, and he used the FCC, the chairman, to do it. But now it seems like Disney rescinded and put him back on quick because I think they was threatened by a lawsuit. SAG and all them, the Actors Guild, all of them, no, the unions, no, we ain't tolerating that. Now they had a whole slew of actors, even the ones that was on the right, you saying that no, man, this is a violation of freedom of speech. The same thing can happen to me. And then what Trump did is that he got the FCC that's in his pocket, FCC chairman is in his pocket, that threatened to pull the license. And it didn't work like that. And apparently it backfired. Now they had to pull back. Then he said, "Oh hell no, we're gonna do it." So what the FCC gonna do? Still pull the license? I don't think they're gonna not because they're gonna sue the Trump administration. I'm hearing that they might put a lawsuit against them. Because you said that you're going after your political enemies. Anybody says something bad about me, I'm going after. You can't do that. Just because he said what he feels. Still under the First Amendment. But you have two ABC affiliates, because ABC is under Disney. They have affiliates under them, Sinclair and Nexstar. They said that they're going to keep Jimmy Kimmel off their station until Jimmy Kimmel apologized to Charlie Kirk, the deceased Charlie Kirk, his wife, and get this, give a donation to Turning Point USA. You know that ain't gonna happen. This is what they said. It's like clockwork. We got the mascot is up. The mascot is up. Hold on, folks. Go ahead, feed them. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, so they said that they want that. They want to do all this stuff, and then they will put Jimmy Kimmel back on rotation again on the channel. Now this is a small affiliate. I guess I don't know what town they're from. I didn't really look into to see where Sinclair is located at or what channels they provide, what states, or whatever. But I know it's not out this way. It had to be he's back south. But yeah. But they are actually, I guess supporting Charlie Kirk big time over there. So they're not doing it now. ABC can do something to them. They can just say, no, you won't put them back on this and that third. Or if they're threatening to cancel their contracts and stuff. And I think one of them is supposed to be bidding for a new contract, a key player or a net star or something. So that's coming up. Maybe that might interfere with them moving forward, that contract, whatever the case may be. Now, another reason why Disney pulled back because they lost money. The day that they said they was canceling Jimmy Kimmel show, they lost overnight $4 billion, like nothing. And they said it was like a 1 million, 2 million Disney subscriptions was canceled. Disney now got the Hulu and stuff and ESPN, so so that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And it's football season too. Oh no, oh no, we couldn't do that. We said we got to pull back. We take it's either us losing all this money or pull our license. I already pulled our license, then we lose another 4 billion or 10 million or $20 billion. This goddamn crazy shit, dog. Woo. Overnight too. That's overnight. And we ain't talking about a couple of days. We talking about like overnight. The people was ain't messing around, man. These folks pulled their subscription too high anyway. I mean, well, fuck it. It was too high anyway. Fuck that. Yeah, fuck yeah. Bring that shit back down to $2 like you had it. $2, $3 and shit. I'm paying almost 25. I'm paying more than that. I'm paying on Netflix. It's crazy. It's crazy. So, Jimmy Kimmel come on live. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of views. I mean, he's gonna get double the views. Now that he's gonna explain the situation, and I want to know if he's gonna sit there and apologize. I don't think he should apologize. I think he should say no because he was in the right. It was all comedians, all tears said what they thought about this president, that president with no problem. Now you got a president here that don't like you talking anything bad about him. And don't like it. He want to kill him. He already told you that he want to destroy him during Charlie Kirk Memorial. Which is actually was more of a goddamn political rally than anything. I mean, jeez. I mean, it's crazy. And y'all coons out there, man, y'all wasn't invited. None of the coons was invited. Ringo TV Raw, man, I don't know what's up with him, man. I think that dude should get the Coon of the Year award. I mean, this nigga jumped out the window talking about Charlie Kirk did more for black people than Martin Luther King did. I mean, this is beyond cooning. This is like mind control. Somebody must have got that dude head when he was head and shit and switched the switch or something on him. Because I mean, I never thought that someone like him. And we was cool back in the day, I was supported the channel and stuff. But when you start going off deep in, especially with the remarks he made about the 13-year-old girl and stuff, they ready to go and stuff. He had a period, 11-year-old girl, good, all good, good. You can make her a wife. He had a period. This is getting crazy. This nigga's crazy. And now this nigga Big Cooning got a MAGA hat on. It's almost like he think he's white or some shit like that. It's just, I mean, white people don't like traitors. They don't like traitors. You sell out, they don't trust you. That's why all the people that cooning on here, that Angry Man too. But I think that Ringo T. Raw got Angry Man beat. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic anytime. Because I've never seen nothing like this, man. That this is a sight to be seen. Ringo T. Raw is going down as like a eighth wonder of the world. I mean, I never seen cooning at this level, man. It's almost like this motherfucker is he think he's white. I guess just to get butter bitches, just to get more views or subs, just to get their little money. You know, just to move up in the algorithm. Is that what it is? I mean, he can't mean this shit, does he? Any one of them coons, Angry Man too. It's crazy. But Angry Man know better. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic, but I guess they feel that niggas did me in for so long. Fuck them, I'm going on the other side. The other side don't love this up, and they don't like traitors because they're afraid of what traitors can't be trusted. You trade out your own race, well, what? I don't have no respect for you. Really? Oh, man. It's just that's sad to see. I don't understand. I'm dumbfounded. For Ringo and Rollo, anybody that listen to him still got to be a fool. And Rollo, if you out there listening to this, man, you a fool. You need to stop fucking with that motherfucker, man. You need to denounce him like you denounce the fucking devil. Stay away from that motherfucker. This is gonna be. It's just gonna. His downfall is gonna be epic. It's just gonna be. I mean, you talking about crash and burn? You gonna hit the ground. You can hit it like a goddamn meteor hit the earth. For real though. It's bullshit. I mean, back in the day, we would regulate motherfuckers like that. That cool. Get the fuck out of here. But see, he's what 30, 40 or something like that. Millennial. I don't know. The old millennial, Angry Man too. The older millennial. I don't know what's up with millennials, man. It's just fuck. Come on, man. Shit, you can't do that bullshit. He said, what's the topic? You gotta read the title, man. Shit. What are we talking about? What's the topic? Gotta read that title, man. Shit. I ain't going back telling y'all niggas you to read the title. That's what motherfuckers should do back in the day. What's the topic? Come on, what's the topic? Well, he just came over here. You know the topic. Goddamn title. Shit. Reading is fundamental like a motherfucker. So you listen to the playback, and once you catch up, you can come back in. Shit. So, what's the thing I want to talk about? Steve Harvey and Shannon Sharpe beef. I'm gonna play a video. Steve Harvey been going at Shannon Sharpe big time. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, TikTok. That's up on TikTok. TikTok deal. Apparently, they got a deal. I thought they were gonna kick the can down the road, but apparently, according to Trump, they have a deal. They have a deal, and the deal is this. Trump is expected to sign the deal in the law this week. We don't know this week. It's already Tuesday, so we don't know. Tomorrow, Wednesday, or Friday, I don't know. But apparently, American investors is going to be the majority control of the company. They will have a board member, which is 7 members on the board. All of them going to be American except for one. one ByteDance member, and ByteDance is supposed to have less than 20% of stock in this company. And the Oracle is supposed to handle the security for the app. There's nothing that don't go wrong. Now, once the deal is done and stuff, everybody's gonna have to switch over from the old TikTok app to this new TikTok, and that's the problem I have. What if new TikTok app doesn't live up to the old TikTok app, which I think is gonna happen? I think TikTok is gonna go down. Whatever the algorithm is, not going. It's gonna be off a little. I still don't see why China will give up their algorithm they created and made TikTok a sensation out here to the Americans, unless Americans pay them buku money out here. Now, the administration not saying how much money they paid TikTok. We've been over TikTok ByteDance and the Chinese government. So this might be legit. This might be this and they might give them the algorithm, pay a whole bunch of money for the algorithm. I'm talking about billions of dollars. We don't know how much. So we have to see if TikTok be the same under American control. I'm sure they get their hands on the algorithm. They're gonna try to sell the algorithm to everybody else. You know what I'm saying, for a high price. So you see where I'm going with this at. To make their money back from paying ByteDance and the Chinese all this money. But ByteDance still is getting money from this. See, so this deal might go down. I think this deal might go down. It might be legit. You know, if it's not, we'll know in a couple of days from now if this shit get kicked down and there'll be another extension. But I don't think it'll be no another extension, because if this is the best deal they can come up with, I mean, there's no extension. This is it. So we have to see, but it looks like they got a deal. So all y'all jobs are safe on TikTok. Everybody's on TikTok. I don't know. I can't get on TikTok. They always want me to pay for some money, promote my videos. I got no views on it. I think they know me from YouTube. I'm sure a lot of these, other social media sites know you from YouTube. They watch YouTube. You know, but if they got my influence audience in a bad way. Wake them up or something. Anyway, man, let's go ahead and talk about Steve Harvey, man, and Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe, you catch a little hell from Steve Harvey now. Steve Harvey got on this Pivot podcast, which is two football player show. I forgot the name, dude. Damn, I got his name. Played with Steelers, but he run the podcast, the show, and he had Steve Harvey on there. He was talking about his life of being homeless and all that stuff. This is that and third, and they rung up Shannon Sharpe. They kind of brought up indirectly, and then then they actually said the name about Shannon Sharpe and stuff. But he's really pissed off at Shannon Sharpe because, remember, he got interviewed by Shannon Sharpe before Cat Williams went on there. But his interview didn't go nowhere really. He didn't do anything and stuff. But Cat Williams interview, especially when he went in on Steve Harvey stuff, stealing Mark Curry ideals and stuff, and his show concept for his show, to make his show big. He put him out there. He put Steve Harvey out there. So now he's going back at Shannon Sharpe because Shannon Sharpe said, "Look, we was friends. Why you let this guy say all this stuff about me? And we was friends out here. We can say Shannon Sharpe didn't see it like that. He just saw it was, This guy don't like you news out here. You know, he want the tea. I guess he didn't know that Shannon Sharpe was a chatty patty. You know, he want the tea on niggas. He don't care. So he called him out saying, you know, he just doing this shit for views and clicks and stuff, but it does come back when you talk about somebody. Then don't be surprised when somebody come back at you and say shit. He said that this is the time. But I don't think this really going nowhere. Steve Harvey going to Shannon Sharpe. People making a big deal out of it. I think this be died down. But still, we're gonna play the video of what Steve had to say when he was on his broadcast. Here we go. I'm gonna play it from right here. This is when he actually a lot of people playing it from this point.
I saw the change coming. You remember I said change is inevitable. You got to react or participate. So my participation was to get away from it because the council culture started becoming everywhere. Comedy is too hard to do right now. And all you got to do is look at now the way the council culture works. See, y'all got a podcast and you're doing it brilliantly. Please don't stop doing the way you do. See, the problem with people is
he's trying to tell them not to do what Shannon Sharpe do to get the views, but you can't tell them that because you know why? They see how much money Shannon Sharpe made off of the chatty patty, the tea shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. You know, now some of these podcasts might not even last. This might be one that might not even last and stuff. You know, you got so many of them out there. And these are, the celebrities out here. You can say sports celebrities, actor celebrities, rappers, celebrities. Even though Rollo was on some bullshit with Ringo, he did say that the celebrities coming to YouTube to create podcasts and try to steal our shine on here. He did say that. But anyway, let's continue.
they get something that work and then they want to find something that work better. You ain't got to fix it if it ain't broke. See, I'm on radio for real. I have a real radio show. I have the #1 adult contemporary show, 25 to 54 in America. The Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm at 112 markets. I got 9 million listeners. I'm controlled by FCC rules. The problem is, these people go get these podcasts who have no...
But Steve, you controlled by FCC rules. But maybe, why don't you get a podcast? I mean, you can talk your shit on there, but he can't do it because he's under contract. Remember, 112, outlets, he said. He can't do it. So he's in a hole right now because he's under contract. He can't say what he really wants to say. And then he's on Family Feud and all that stuff. So he can't really say what he wants to say. So he's doing this and say this and that and third, but he can't really say what he'll say. Now, when things die down and he kind of get out of radio, they get rid of him because his ratings go down and stuff. And and it'd be a next person up in line for his position on a Family Feud and stuff, then he could probably go do the podcasting and start really talking some shit. Stephen A is somewhat doing it. He got to deal with ESPN, but he got his own podcast as him. So if Stephen A can do it, he can probably do it, but maybe he's under more scrutiny than Stephen A. Smith. I don't know. I'm just saying. But anyway, let's continue.
FCC rules to abide by. But you have to remember, even though you're on a podcast, you still got a brand.
Yeah.
And so you can't say what you want to say and expect to be relevant and not get canceled. You can't have a podcast and the way that you think you can make money is on clicks and views at the expense of others and not expect to have to pay the expense.
But that's what they've been doing. You just didn't never figure that shit out, Steve. Shit, that's what they've been doing. Shannon Sharpe been doing. He got the right motherfuckers on there. Cat Williams. I consider Cat Williams somewhere, even though in the industry, but he's still an outcast for a lot of people. He's that black sheep. I say he's a black sheep. in the industry, but he's a black sheep. So everybody want to hear from him what the black sheep got to say at the end of the day. Anyway, let's continue.
Mm-hmm. You can't have a podcast and light me up and don't expect to get lit up. You can't have a podcast, let somebody come on your show and talk about your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Okay, you got a podcast.
So that's what he's saying. He's saying that Shannon Sharpe got all these dudes as your friends, but then you let Elmo come in there and talk shit. So he's actually saying that you doing the gossip shit. You doing the same thing like with Tasha K and all that. Nobody's above the T. Nobody is above the T. Anyway, let's go.
Y'all got a guest on here, and he starts slamming Fred. He knows something about Fred happened in the past, was lie or not, and just starts slamming Fred. Y'all got to shut that down.
Yep.
Because this your brother. You got to protect him, and you got to protect the brand. They don't do that no more. So you come on my show, you spread all these lies about some people that I call my so-called friends, and I just let you sit there and check it. And because your podcast had so many views on that right there, your next guest is the same type of guest.
No, he had 90 million views and counting. Not only that, Steve Harvey was on Shannon Sharpe interview way before Cat Williams, before he did Cat Williams. So he kind of salty. Because you know that if he got on Shannon Sharpe and he had at least half of that 45 minutes, it would propel Steve Harvey even further in the stratosphere, but it didn't. I don't know how many views he had. I'll probably go look at it and see how many views he had. But anyway, let's continue.
Because now you want your money to be made off clicks and views at somebody's expense. Well, now guess what? You got to pay for that. Because once you put it out in the universe that I want clicks and views, the universe does not differentiate. It just gives you clicks and views. So now here they come the rest of them. And now you got clicks and views.
Mm-hmm. My question to that, though, is there was the podcast, and there was a comedian who talked about you.
There you go.
And you waited a while before ever responding to Cat Williams.
Mm-hmm.
But when you responded, it felt like there was a lot more vitriol to your response than it was all of the initial accusations. Why do you think the response to what you said was so different from what he said on Shannon's show?
When you say vitriol, what you mean?
The social media fodder was upset with you for the way you finally responded to him.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned his height and what you could do if there was ever an altercation. They said they felt like what he said about you was true because of the nature of your reaction.
Oh, well, see, first of all, I ain't really good at social media, so I didn't even know that was out there. But they can, like, really kiss most of the corners of my ass when you say stuff like that. First of all, man, let me say this. And I probably...
Okay, Steve.
See, first of all...
Let's go, Steve. Let's see what you're going to say.
When I said that I was on stage at Earn Your Leisure,
mm-hmm.
I was really just joking. I slap your perm, all this. I was really just in front of a whole lot of people. I was really just joking. I don't really, if I had a chance to talk to Cat about anything, I would just ask him what's wrong. Just what's wrong. Let's go to that. Listen to me, man. Just because a person sits on the show and don't hesitate or say or
But the question is this karma? Is this karma for Steve Harvey? Because he did like wrong. You know, people would say that he did Mark Curry wrong. That's what they was talking about when he stole his concept and stuff. And, you know, for his own show and stuff, like stole jokes and stuff. And then he was hating on Bernie Mac and stuff. And Bernie Mac was able to be transitioned into actually a movie, Hollywood movie star, which he wanted to do. It didn't work out. He just only got to the sitcom shit, and that's it. You know, on Bernie's movie, Bernie was alive. He would have been in all kind of fucking movies, man. He would have been big. we were way past him. And I say that out of all the ones of the King comedy, Bernie Mac was the best comedian. I'm sorry to say it. It's what it is. It is. But apparently something happened to him, and I think that someone said that he has to go because he was going to be difficult, whatever the case may be. But anyway, he's a real one, Bernie Mac. Shout out to him. Anyway, let's continue.
And speaks eloquently. That don't mean it's true. That just don't mean it's true, man. And I probably shouldn't have said anything. That's a regret I have. I really shouldn't have said nothing. Cause we not in the same league, dog.
Steve is right about that. Maybe Steve should never have said anything because you way up here. Cat women that got doing gaming shows over here, over there. Got on radio. He's not doing that. He's not there. You're not. You in Hollywood, big time. Over $100 million. I said, see how much they make. How much they make. This is Steve Harvey. Let's see the network. Let's see. Let's see. 200 million. Now, Cat Williams got some money. Let's see. But I think that Cat Williams could have been way more. Now, Cat Williams is from 3.5 to 20 million. So they saying that he only got like $2 to $5 million because Coach Shea said he was only had a wide report net worth of 2.5 that was less than cash carries. It's a late Cat Williams, okay, 3.5 million, 2 million sources, $1 million to be the lower figures. So they say that he got like $3.5 million. Highest net worth. Yeah. It said Mike Epps got more money than him as far as I'm looking. It's crazy, man. He's not in his league. Steve Harvey Hollywood. Steve Harvey Hollywood. Maybe he shouldn't have said nothing. But Steve, sometimes, you have to say something. Especially because of the fact that Shannon Sharpe was supposed to be Steve Harvey's friend, and he thought that he would throw none of the niggas on the bus. But Shannon Sharpe is a chatty patty. He's down with the T. So you can't trust a motherfucker like that. He's always down with the T. He finds some dirt on you. He's gonna let somebody. He gonna let people talk. Like Tasha K. And all the other ones out there. Come on, man. Real though.
We shooting at two different baskets. I shouldn't even have said nothing. And so really, man, I think I would apologize to him if he took offense to what I said. I was joking, but I would apologize to him. And like I said, if I had a chance to sit down with him, I would just say, hey, man, what's wrong? But you got to look at the whole tone of the interview. If the whole tone of the interview is what everybody else ain't, what everybody else ain't got, what everybody else doing, I think that's kind of like hate and jealousy. And hate and jealousy is a form of grief. You're grieving because obviously all them people you talking about have something you either want or are something that you ain't. And you're grieving. And the funeral becomes the podcast. So now let me roast all of these people. And be honest with you, man, and I'm not talking about him particular, but if you go on a podcast to degrade and belittle another group of people, that's a little bitch move to me. That's just real bitchy to me. I don't, you know, if y'all ask me on the show, man, I don't want to talk negative about nobody. That's why I say, man, like, I would apologize to him, or I would say, ask the brother what's wrong, because I really want to know, you know. But I'm glad I don't really pay attention to social media much. Somebody told me last week that there's a rumor going around that somebody got on a plane and flew into town and slapped me.
Please tell.
Now I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I mean, that's the first time I'm hearing about that.
I mean, that don't happen.
And
Not with that security.
Yeah, and I was sitting up here and I said,
He got the other dude that's with him. I don't think that's not gonna happen with Steve, because he always got the dude hanging with him. They don't be taking no shit. No, that's and then Steve. Anyway, no, that ain't gonna happen. You know, come on now, really.
okay, Mr. Harvey, did that ever happen? Did they get on a plane and fly and slap you? I said, well, okay, but where the rest of the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell me where the rest of us at. Well, what you mean? I said, so, but after he slapped me, what happened? Because that's what I need. It's got to be some more.
You ran in the house crying.
Yeah.
Not with all that security out there.
Now that's what I'm saying. I mean, he got people around him. I don't see how that's gonna happen. Shit, come on, you get housed out. You be on the ground crying yourself. Come on, man. That ain't gonna happen. Really?
When you slapped me.
What was the next move?
Yeah, because why are you kicking my ass? What is I'm gonna be doing? That's what I be wondering, man. And like, you know, I'm older now, man. I'm 68. I'm not throwing hands with you. But I got a lot of people I pay. They'll lay you down out here.
We saw.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That's a big ass dog.
The way they took my selfie, and I still don't have my license. If they slapped you, they get found.
They got my license too.
See, look, man, you can't come on here, because we are workers and stuff, and you come on here, you can go stay in another building or something, you know.
On the compound.
Yeah, by the time 4:30 get here, and we know everybody out, if you ain't picked your license up, you still here.
So we gotta watch it.
Yeah, so now we're gonna come find you.
But I gotta follow up on that. Why don't you and Kat just sit down and talk? You have the resources. He has.
So now, dang, I don't know what. I guess that's security. I guess he want to make sure that people got their license and know who they are if something happen. I guess that has. I guess they doing that shit for legality purposes. Just in case something happen, you know, they know who you are and stuff like that and whatever. Well, I mean, it's like that now. I guess so. Fuck. And Kat is not gonna talk to him. No, Kat's our opportunity to go at homie. It is what it is.
The resource. I know y'all know enough people. That shit blew up. Like, why can't y'all just talk? Because that's how we do it. We've done it. You even bring up us. We have arguments.
Yeah.
And, bruh, shit hit me. Let's talk. Let's figure this shit out.
That's easy to do, you know, but I don't look, man, if you don't have a desire to talk to me, I don't have time to run you down. Yeah. But I wasn't the accuser. I didn't see, you gotta be careful of people who become victims of circumstances that they create. You on here talking about me. I didn't talk about you. If you want to sit down, I'll sit down. Man, I'll sit down with anybody. I promise you I will, man. I'm that big a man now. You know, now 30 years ago, I'd have found you with purpose.
Yeah.
But not no more, man.
Is it low-hanging fruit because of everything that you do? Are you an easy target?
Yeah,
like, because a lot of 68-year-olds, like, you just supposed to just be family, doing your thing, retirement, but you still do so much. You're so relevant. And it's so easy for people to attach my wagon to you, like clout or whatever it might be, right? Because social media is gonna respond.
My youngest child, man, is 28. So they in that generation. And I asked them what is it, and they said, Dad, you clickbait.
Wow.
He said, you clickbait. He said,
so it's clickbait, you know. It's like me, they're trying to get money off of them. Of course it is, right now. That's what they're doing. So his son was right when he said that shit. You know, talk about him is just easy. But it's not that easy when you meet him in person and shit. You know, that's the problem. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna play a little bit more.
Say, you one of the most viral people in your age group out there. He said, Dad, every clip on Family Feud got you on it.
Yeah.
You clickbait. If they can take your face and put it on anything, you become clickbait. He said, and that's what it is, you know. The girl that runs the Shade Room, who's friends with my kids, they're like very decent towards me. You know, they don't put salacious stuff out. They don't let it go, you know. They watch stuff like that. Then there's people out there, man. I hear stuff about me, man, that just be crazy.
Right.
I mean, it be outlandish. My wife is sleeping with the bodyguard, with the chef, with the driver. How they still driving and cooking? What you talking about, man? What kind of bitch ass dude you think I am, man? I mean, really, man? You really think I'm finna allow this? I be looking at people, man.
That's wild. That's
And people
crazy.
get on there and they
That's funny. Yeah.
repeat the stuff.
Right.
Like I had this one dude got on a podcast and was just talking about my wife, man, using derogatory words and stuff. And I've known the cat before. I found him. I said, hey, man, let me explain something to you. You can say whatever you want to say about me. I really don't care. But that girl right there, she off limits, man. You don't know what she did for me. You have no idea. Her presence.
I'm sure that when he saw this dude, he had his boys with him. That nigga was sweating bullets, probably. Guaranteed. I guarantee.
My life, what it has done for me, what she's given to me. I said, now, I'm gonna give you a chance to explain it. This conversation gonna be real simple. And he just said, no, man, I ain't mean it like that.
What do you mean? Because he has boys around him. You know, he told you he's not gonna be sitting there doing this. Now back in like 30 years ago, yeah, he would have, you know, he would have been a tussle out there, you know. Somebody got knocked in the head, but now he got the boys and knocking the head for him.
I just use that word. I use the word bitch all the time, you know, blah, 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 blah. So we kind of talked it out and we got to an agreement, you know. But that's the only thing I come for people for. You know, me, I don't care what you say about me.
Yeah. With your kids and your daughters especially. We was joking.
Okay, that's all I want to talk about it. All right, folks. That's all I want to talk about on here, man. This is wild. So, folks, that's it, man. And I'm gonna come on here and say what I gotta say. You know, it's all good. That's it. All the clips I got to play. You know, I'll be back on here now. I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing a joint live. You know, on my other channel, Red Celebrity News, and this one here. Uncle REG's, you know, Daily News too. So Uncle REG is streaming on both channels today. You know, support the channel, Cash App. Yeah. One of the Cash App is wrong, but you can always look at the description section to get to actually, you know, write Cash App. I think it's on my other channel. I put it on Red Celebrity News. I put it on Cash App. You know, but anyway, you know, support the channel. You know, give me a like. You don't want to do anything, give me a like. A like's good. Likes are good. Can't beat the likes. Give me a like. You know, tell people about it. I appreciate it. But anyway, that's it for me. Uncle REG and Snow signing off. Peace.